Hi everybody, Ryan Tracy here. How are you doing? I'm just checking in quickly about the Hungary Games, which is my campaign to raise $5,000 to support myself while I'm going to school in Budapest, Hungary. We're about a week into the campaign. We're doing pretty well. I'm just going to keep pushing and doing the song and dance and trying to raise this money that will go directly to support my cost of living while I'm there, and also support costs of the research and thesis that I'm going to be doing, which is the point of this video. In my first week of campaigning, I have received one question more than most, and it's not even a question specifically as it's a questioning of what I'm going to be studying while I'm in this master's degree program in gender studies. As I said in the video, and I say on the Indiegogo campaign website, the subject of my studies is homosexual practices in Budapest bath culture. I think it sounds pretty obvious what the gist of the subject is, but I just want to give people a little history about how I came to be studying this in this program in Budapest. Well, about a year ago, I was in Budapest last September, and I had heard about CEU, Central European University, which is the school I'm going to be going to, through a friend of mine who was going there. And he mentioned that there was this program in gender studies. And if you know me, you probably know that a lot of my work, creative work, my writing, my music, my theater and opera, focuses a lot on gender and sexuality and these kinds of issues. So I thought that would be really cool to check this school out. And when I got to Budapest, I was delighted to find out that it was the self-proclaimed thermal bath capital of Europe. So I thought, wow, this is great. I love bathhouses and baths. And did you hear me stutter on the bathhouses? I love bathhouse culture, and I don't mean that specifically as, gay sex bathhouses, but I don't mean to exclude that either. So I'm fascinated by any space where people are allowed to come together and be naked socially. Take that for what it's worth. And as a gay person, as a gay man, like bath cultures, and by that I mean, gymnasium locker rooms, as well as sex clubs and bathhouses and places where people are getting naked together, and where there's gender segregation and men end up being naked in a room together. These places are fascinating, as well as erotic and titillating and perplexing and confusing and mysterious. When I was in Budapest about a year ago, I went to Central European University. I met with two of the faculty members there, and I ran this idea by them for my thesis to study homosexual practices in these public baths, whether it was happening or wasn't happening, and how some of the baths changed their policies in order to address issues of sexual activity and things like this. And both of the professors were really interested in the idea, and so I proposed. So I applied, and lo and behold, I got into the program. And basically, I think what I'm trying to communicate about this is that I've been invited to Budapest by Central European University to study this subject because I presume that the university and the faculty members feel it has academic merit and merit to knowledge of humanity and human sexuality and gender worldwide, or however you want to phrase that. Or however I want to phrase that, I don't know. So what I mean to say is, as fun as I hope the subject sounds, it's also a serious subject, and something that personally I'm serious about and interested in and fascinated by, and really excited about spending a year researching and studying and writing about this subject. And hopefully I can share that knowledge with people through a thesis or through a play or through a performance piece or a visual art piece. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, which is part of the reason the campaign has been a little vague about that. I want to keep my options open. But I also want to wait till I get into the program to see what their parameters are in terms of the kind of thesis that I have to produce. So anyway, I hope that gives everybody a little background about why I'm going to study homosexual practices in Budapest bath culture. Please give money if you can. If you have given money already, I love you. Thank you so much. And just if you have any more questions, send me an email. Find me on Facebook, Rihanna Gacy, facebook.com, Rihanna Gacy. Or leave a comment on this video. I'm not sure where you're going to be watching it, but anyway, that's about it. So the Hungary games are on their way, and thank you all for your support, and I look forward to keeping you updated, not just about the campaign, but once I'm in Budapest, about what I'm working on. Again, thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.